All right, good afternoon, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I am finally back to the desk. I was away Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, trading on the go, and of course, trading on the go this morning too on the mobile setup. But have some trades to break down with you this morning. The market is still hot as ever. Have some pretty big trades today on QCLS and over on IRBT. So a lot of really good stuff, a lot of really fun stuff out there today. So I'm gonna break it all down for you real quick. And then I want to hurry up and get the free watch list up as well. Get that preview posted for y'all for tomorrow too. So make sure to stay tuned for that, as well as my rewinds from today's trading sessions. Let's go and dive into it here. Break down exactly how I caught what I did this morning. These things were freaking awesome today. QCLS was amazing. Now, coming into the gate today, we didn't really have too many gappers. There was a small list of things this morning. Let me get my pen tool up here. Small list of gappers this morning, but this thing really did look awesome. So what we had here going into the open is, of course, this thing was alive in pre-market. It wasn't one of our top gappers, but it was one of our leading gappers this morning. And so I was watching this going into market open. Now this thing was putting in place a bit of a tightening wedge, descending channel going into the bell, which I was watching it, and I was curious if this thing could really get breaking out at the bell. And as you can see here, it did. And so as this thing got breaking out, going into market open, this thing got breaking out. It was probably like 5 or 10 minutes before the bell. You can see here about 5 minutes before. And so we come out of market open, and I tell the team, I say, look, I think this thing's going to pull back into the 430s and rip up through 470s. And so it flushes at market open. I take it right here off the 9 EMA, and I get a squeeze all the way up through 470s. You can also watch the video of this. I'll get it posted up shortly after this video is up. It'll probably be later tonight. But you can go watch that. It'll be the full clip of me trading this morning. This thing could not have been any more perfect. This thing was literally incredible. And so a massive move up through the highs, and then of course from there, once we got that literally instant resolution, this thing just gaps straight up after taking that opening flush. And from there, it's just a matter of just trimming and trailing. And so as we got up through the highs to 470, made the trade risk-free, sold a half up here into the highs, and then just let it go. And of course, stop loss goes to the bottom of the next 1 minute candle, and then we just continue to trail until eventually get out for full profit. You can see here, next 1 minute candle low, breaks to a new high. What do I do then? I keep that stop loss placed because this low is sort of tight off the breakout level, so I don't want to get it too tight. Which, of course, on the pre-market watch list, you can see we did have range here on CSIQ to, or on QCLS, excuse me, to 5 and 6. So we actually got that full move here. We got to move all the way up through 5. 5 sitting right here. Got the leg higher. It actually halts up right here while I'm still in it. So it halts up. We get that massive extension up through its highs, and then I try to play some pullbacks. We were able to do a little bit through here. You can see price pulls back off the 9 EMA. I take it here for the curl back higher, and I actually did get a nice little move there from the 460s back up into the 520. So I was pretty happy with that there too. So and I was able to play it again here from about 490-ish to about 520. So overall, extremely happy with that. Now, I also tried to take a little pullback entry here off of this double bottom. We can see here how we look at this. We have the lows here from pre-market going up into the lows here after market open. I was looking to see if this wanted. You can sort of see what I was looking for here. I was very curious if this could put in a double bottom here and get curling back up into those past highs. Of course, it didn't. So it took pretty much a break-even trade there. I think it was very small red, couple bucks in the red. But so going on past that, we had IRBT, and it's good to see a theme in the market. We have a robotic theme. I hope that we do because that could really get small caps heating up in a big way. So what we have happening here is pretty freaking awesome. Now, I will say I missed the entry here at first, and I did think I was going to have an opportunity to play it again, but oh, I'm blessed because I was actually able to trade it. We caught a massive move here from the 250s all the way to the 290s here today for a 40-something cent win. This is beautiful. And so this makes this first highs here, and of course I miss it here. I don't like it here. We don't have much volume yet, but I miss it here. It makes a big move to the upside, pulls back and bases off the 9 EMA, and I completely miss the entry. It makes me back to the highs, and then knifes off the highs. Well, what happens here is price knifes off the highs, and then knifes beneath this past low, but then what happens is buyers step back in, and it reclaims the moving averages and VWAP. And so you can see here, price knifes, but then it reclaims this area, this past level of support. So as it reclaims, it pulls back again, and look at this. It pulls back off the 20 moving average. I nailed the entry right there. I want to risk off of VWAP for the move back higher because I knew we had range at least back to these highs, which was what I was looking for here. I was looking for the room back up to the 275 or so, back up into that previous high of day. So I had extremely tight risk. I had about 10 cents a share of risk. I was in here at 255, risking 245 underneath VWAP for the range back up into the 270. So this is, again, a beautiful entry. About 2-ish to 1 risk to reward. So I'm very happy with this. And I actually got a 3-to-1 move. You can see, got a move here from 255. And of course, as always, just trailed the 1 minute candle lows until I was eventually stopped out for full profit. You can see right here, as it tried to break underneath the 9 EMA, I went ahead and took a full exit here as that volume began to dry up. So again, super stoked. And honestly, could not be any freaking happier. So that sums up the morning. I had kind of a shorter day today because I had to get on the road to drive back to the main desk today. I was out of town, like I said, for a few days, but it's been an awesome stretch of the month so far. Awesome day on the second yesterday, and then of course today was pretty simple. 3 for 3, 100% win rate day, big wins. And so the big thing is the hot market is here. Hopefully it's here to stay. And the big thing to understand is a hot market is not defined by the number of opportunities out there. The hot market is defined by how these opportunities actually play out with that resolution. We are seeing big follow through on the names we do play. You figure IRBT was a 20% win. Look over at QCLS, multiple big wins. So the market we're right now is extremely predictable. It's getting hot. Volume's picking back up. It's December. It's almost Christmas season. It's almost 2026. There's a lot to be excited about, and hopefully you guys are ready to rock and roll as these things do continue to heat up. As always, if you did learn a thing or two from this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for daily content just like this. And of course, make sure to claim your 7-day free trial to watch me trade stocks just like these in real time every single day and get alerts, education, chat room access, watch lists, scanners, news, journals, and so much more. And that being said, I will see you there. We will be back to the normal programming tomorrow, with the upload probably happening right there around lunchtime as always. I know today was a little bit late, but expect that. Hope you guys had an awesome day today. I'll catch you back tomorrow.